So welcome ladies and gentlemen back today with another PES video, and we are going to be comparing PES 2018 to PES 2019 as you can see, and this is comparing the AI. Alright, I've seen plenty of videos of sort of human opponents taking on each other, and I could have used one of those. This isn't the best quality for PES 2019 on a live stream, but it really is the only video that we can compare the CPU. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Watch them both. There's a couple of snippets here where I sort of pan to full screen so you can kind of get the full effect of the nets and stuff and the comparison there towards the end of the video. But for the most part, I wanted to put them side by side and really showcase the difference between the two. First of all, you know, PES 2018 on the right hand side here, a lot quicker. Have a look at the tempo of this game. It's very simple to sort of play tick-attack football and go from point A to point B. Whereas on PES 2019, it's a slower pace, you know, and also watch the AI. They don't play this tick-attacker all the time. They'll slow the game down a little bit more. They'll play more backward passing as opposed to just playing sort of forward passes over and over again. But I just think it's a good video to compare the two. So, you know, having a look on the right hand side here, the AI have the possession. They played a little bit, you know, a couple of back passes, but then they start playing the fast, quick 1-2s. Here we go, they'll swing it around. There's 2-touch, 1-touch. I know it's Barcelona, but still, they don't always play 1 or 2 touch. And there's also a lot of long balls by Barcelona on PES 2018 when they do get it down wide. Now looking at PES 2019 now, the AI do pick it up, a nice little bit of interplay, and this is where they try and catch Liverpool on the break. Nice turn there by Lionel Messi. And now they just start working it forward. Nice give and goes all the way down the flank with a chance to swing it in. But decides not to, you know, just cuts in. Then he plays the long ball over the top, and it was a simple catch for Carriers. Now, obviously, I was playing PES 2018, and just playing the game itself, you realise how difficult it is to defend. Here was a goal. It was a nice move on both of them. Bang, back of the net. Sort of comparison here of sort of celebrations. Obviously, PES 2019 here is not 100% HD crystal clear. This was a live stream. It's going to look a lot better in person. In fact, far superior than even PES 2018 does look. But both goals... left-footed, one Salah, one Lionel Messi, both capable of scoring goals, of course, this season. Both played pretty darn well, banging them in. Nice give and go there by Mohamed Salah, and then wallop into the far corner. Looking at the net there, not a whole lot of movement. PES 2019, we know the nets, for those net lovers, have taken quite a leap forward. So the turf as well, we're playing it once at Nou Camp, one is at Anfield. I probably should have played them both at Anfield, but for some reason before I recorded this I thought that the live stream match was at the Camp Nou. I don't know why, but I just did. It's also snowing and we don't have snow on PES 2018. So PES 2019 there, nice strike by was that Henderson, good save. There was Milner having a strike himself. And there's also a lot more error. You will see on the old school 18, I hardly ever make any mistakes. It is very easy to continuously hit X and just work your way up the field. There's no shift in sort of how the ball moves. I mean, every pass is very much the same. Whereas PES 2019, there's a little bit more physics on the ball itself. Here's Barcelona now working it forward, but I just like the tempo of the newer version. You know, Barca here working it down the left-hand side, trying to find something. A great ball in towards the back post, didn't quite win the header. And there was a strike on your right-hand side of your screen. I know you're going to have to keep looking at both, but I really wanted to put them side by side so you can actually see a comparison. And I didn't want to shrink the screen so small that you couldn't see anything. So this way, at least you'll get to see the gameplay. It's still in picture. And you can really compare the two. Now, this isn't a full release of PES 19. Obviously, we've got a bit of time till it comes out at the end of August, so there's time for them to polish it up, and there's definitely a newer code going to be coming out when their demo does hit. I really do hope they keep the pace the same, though, and they don't change it, because I like the speed of it. Football is not played at 100 miles an hour. It just isn't. Yes, teams will have counter-attacks. That's understandable. But for the most part, it's all about breaking each other down and just trying to find a way through. You look at the likes of Russia in the World Cup. They defend, and they defend. And if they get a chance to break, they'll do it. But ultimately, you're trying to break them down like a chess match. And that is how football's played. But then obviously it can be different because you got the likes of Brazil and Belgium who sort of go toe-to-toe with each other. So there was a couple of goals in both games. 2-2 for PES 2018, and I think it was 3-0 in the end for PES 2019, which, hey, it could mean that the AI is more of a struggle to beat in the newer version. I didn't find Barca to be that difficult on PES 2018, but, you know, my passing was pretty much crisp. I was playing on pass support 1. This was a decent strike here by Mane, and it was tipped away. But I'm playing on pass support 1. Barry was playing on pass support 1 as well on the live stream. But you'll just see a lot more errors in the new game, and I think that's going to be good when it comes to sort of the online aspect of things. So now here's Liverpool working it through, and also defensive shape, if you haven't sort of been paying attention to that. The shape of the team. This was a finish by Messi there, just tapping it in, winning the header. But, you know, it is difficult, very difficult to defend on PES 2018 because the player switching is a joke. It is, and we all know that. Hopefully that, well, they say it has been rectified for the new game. So yeah, any minute now we're going to switch to sort of a full screen and show you just 2 different goals from 2 different games. It was a good save with the feet by Karius, but just couldn't get up quick enough to pick up the rebound. So here we go, a bit of PES 2018 for you. And there's going to be a real quick goal. This is how quick it is to score on right back. Alright, I lost possession, I won it back. Firmino back towards Salah. Very easy to skip past. Was it Jordi Alba there, Rakitic, and then I slotted it in the bottom corner. It wasn't much of an effort, to be honest. Just sort of rolled it in, and the Egyptian wizard does what he does best, puts it in the back of the net. Not much movement on the nets. Actually, one thing I did notice, PES 2019, right, the ball always comes out. But it seems to happen on PES 2018 too, because as this strike went in, the ball did come out the net. So I don't know if it's just a reoccurring theme. But anyway, now we move to PES 2019. Now this was a different camera that Barry decided to switch it up on. It was a good challenge here. It was played through. Liverpool got caught. And then a little cheeky dink by Suarez. Obviously not much movement on the nets because it was a simple tap-in. But there's just 2 totally different goals. And Luis Suarez, obviously out of the World Cup, unfortunately, with Uruguay. But still capable of scoring. There's the snow. And that's going to play an important part, I think. Having the snow, rain, sunshine, the dynamic time. We haven't actually got that in this build, so that's why we haven't seen any snippets of dynamic time in effect. It's meant to be there, they just haven't implemented it in this code. So now let's go back to PES 2018 and have a look at another goal. Ball was swung forward there. Nice little tidy up header by Van Dijk back to Karius. And that was a shocking clearance by myself. I tried to play the quick manual goal kick. Didn't really work out for me, did it? But anyway, now Barcelona with a chance. They've got 10 minutes to play. They work it down the left-hand side. It's Coutinho. He's had a good World Cup until Brazil went out. Was flicked on, and then Robinson just couldn't quite keep it on. And Barca with a quick throw. Moves it back inside. Back towards Sergio Busquets. Delivered in towards Coutinho. Now right there, it's a good volley. But Milner, I was controlling him there. I didn't ask him to do that. I didn't ask him to run away from Coutinho. He just decided he'd had enough of it. And he ignored him. So that's just frustrating, to be honest. Because I did not ask him. I mean, if you're a defender here, you stay with Coutinho. He didn't. He just ran off. And it was a good volley. Fair play to him. So now let's switch back to PES 2019 quickly to see a final goal here. This camera angle is a nightmare though to play on broadcast, I feel, unless it's zoomed out further. There's a challenge there by Sergio Roberto. A bit of man, a bit of ball, a bit of everything. And this is where the AI will catch you on the break. Lionel Messi, lovely ball over. And then Suarez with a fine volley. And there's the net looking far superior than it does obviously on PES 2018. So that is pretty much a comparison, ladies and gentlemen, of the 2 games in production, or 1 game in production, and 1 game that's been out for 12 months now, nearly. And certainly looking forward to playing the demo. It's a slower game. I think it's physically or physics-wise better. The AI has better positional play. They make more mistakes, I feel, and you can make more mistakes. And I think people will get a sense of that when they get to, a chance to play the demo. Probably early next month. And then we have a final look at the cutscenes at the end as both these matches round up. There we go. Actually, the one on PES 2018 I'd never seen before, actually. I played the game all year. I'd never seen the one where they go and shake the ref's hand, so that was quite funny. But anyway, there we have it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts below. Any recommendations for more videos, hit me up. But until next time, subscribe, like it, and take care.